Hello, I'm Yon, and today I'm going to share 6 animation ideas that I believe are the most important things you need to understand when you are just starting out as an animator. Those ideas will help you understand animation more clearly and make your work feel more alive and professional. Just a quick heads up though, this video is not a full tutorial. Think of it as a beginner-friendly guide to help you see animation in a smarter way. So if that sounds useful to you, make sure to subscribe, and without further ado, let's get into it. Our first idea is squish and stretch. This is one of the most important principles in animation because it adds life, weight, and flexibility to your motion. Squish and stretch help us show what an object is made of. For example, a rubber ball will squish a lot when it hits the ground, while a bowling ball will barely squish at all. Using squish and stretch correctly makes your animation feel less stiff and more natural. It also helps the audience feel the impact of movement. Without squish and stretch, animation can feel robotic and lifeless, like everything is made of stone. The second idea is overshoot. Overshoot happens when an object moves past its final position, then settles back. This usually happens after a big or fast movement. Think about how your arm moves when you punch forward. It doesn't just stop instantly, it goes a bit far, then comes back. Overshoot makes movement feel smooth and realistic instead of mechanical. If everything stops perfectly on the final frame, your animation feels stiff and unnatural. A little overshoot adds energy and realism. The third idea is arcs. In real life, most movement don't travel in a perfect straight lines. Arms, legs, heads, and even thrown objects usually move in a curved paths or arcs. When you animate using arcs, your motion feels organic and pleasing to watch. Straight line movement can feel robotic unless you are animating something mechanical like robot or machine. So always ask yourself, should this movement follow a straight line or would the natural arc look better? The fourth idea is spacing and acceleration. Spacing is about how close or far apart your frames are. When drawings are close together, the movement feels slow. When they are far apart, the movement feels fast. Acceleration happens when motion gradually speeds up or slows down. In real life, objects rarely move at the same speed all the time. They usually start slow, speed up, then slow down again. Using proper spacing and acceleration makes your animation feel smooth, dynamic, and believable instead of flat and boring. The fifth idea is anticipation. Anticipation prepares the audience for what's about to happen. It's a small movement that comes before a big action. For example, before a character jumps, they bend their knees. Before throwing a punch, they pull their arm back. Anticipation helps build energy and also makes action easier to understand. Without it, movement can feel sudden and confusing. Even a little anticipation can make a huge difference in clarity and impact. And finally, our sixth idea is speed. Speed in animation is closely connected to spacing. When frames are closer together, the movement feels slower. When they are further apart, the movement feels faster. But speed is also about emotion and storytelling. Fast movement can feel energetic, aggressive, or exciting. Slow movement can feel heavy, sad, calm, or dramatic. Learning how to control speed will help you communicate feelings and mood through your animation. Those 6 ideas are the foundation of animation, and once you start noticing and using them, your animation will instantly improve. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, drop a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!